Africa's story is full of giants. Men whose voices shook empires. Leaders whose vision stretched far beyond their time. They dreamed of freedom, unity, and dignity for Africa. And though many were silenced, their words still echo today. Kwame Nkrumah, the man who declared that Ghana's independence was meaningless unless it was linked with the total liberation of Africa. He dreamed of a United States of Africa. One army, one currency, one destiny. He knew that divided Africa would remain weak, but united Africa would stand as a global power. Thomas Sankara, the young captain who transformed Burkina Faso in just 4 years. He planted millions of trees, built schools and hospitals, and gave women equal rights. He refused foreign aid, saying that the one who feeds you controls you. Sankara's message was clear. Africa must stand on its own feet, or it will never be free. Patrice Lumumba, Congo's first prime minister, a man who demanded that Congo's wealth serve its people, not foreign companies. He stood tall against colonial powers and paid with his life. His struggle became a symbol of resistance against exploitation. Lumumba taught us that independence without economic freedom is just another form of slavery. Haile Selassie, the Lion of Judah. He stood before the League of Nations in 1936 as his country was invaded, warning the world that the crime of aggression against one nation would soon endanger all. His words came true with World War II. Later, he became a symbol of African unity, helping to establish the Organization of African Unity, the foundation of today's African Union. Marcus Garvey, the man who ignited Pan-Africanism, he told Africans everywhere, in the Caribbean, in the Americas, in Africa itself, to rise, to unite, to believe in their greatness. He declared Africa for the Africans, at home and abroad. His vision of black pride and unity laid the groundwork for every movement that came after him. Nelson Mandela, the man who endured 27 years in prison and came out without hate. He showed the world that reconciliation was possible. He dismantled apartheid and became a global symbol of forgiveness, resilience, and justice. Mandela proved that leadership is not about power, but about service and sacrifice. Each of these men carried a vision, some for unity, some for justice, some for dignity. They came from different countries, spoke different languages, lived in different times. But all of them believed in one truth. Africa must be free. Africa must be united. Africa must rise. Their struggles remind us that freedom is never given. It is fought for. Their legacies remind us that Africa's future depends not on aid, but on courage, vision, and unity. Today, the torch they carried has not gone out. It has passed to us, to the youth of Africa, to the dreamers, the builders, the fighters of today. Kwame Nkrumah once said, "Forward ever, backward never." That is our mission. That is our duty. That is Africa's destiny. If you believe in Africa's rise, like, share, comment, and subscribe.